makers, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jeanette Frye. I am the owner and maker of JeBelle Sheek. So you guys, for today's video, I am really excited because we will be creating my very first Christmas tumbler here on my channel, and I could not be more excited to bring you that tumbler content. You guys, it is going to be amazing. So I'm going to be using my same technique, you know, blending glitters and all of that. So I am really excited to be doing my first Christmas tumbler here on my channel, you guys. I cannot tell you how excited I am. The Christmas season just brings me so much joy, and I am just so excited for all that is to come. So once again, makers, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you have not, click that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my future content. That would be greatly appreciated as well. And once again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. So I think that is enough for me. Y'all, let's get into this tumbler tutorial for our first Christmas tumbler. Let's go. All right, makers, let's go ahead and get started with this tumbler, you guys. So this is a sanded, it's been fully prepped and sanded. I am using a 30-ounce Modern Curve from Craft Haven, and I just went ahead and just painted it just a regular blue, nothing special here, by Rustoleom. So it's fully dry and ready to go. I've taped off the top and the bottom. So once again, you guys, I'm going to be using a lot of different glitter colors, but I'm going to do things a little different. Like I said, I love to layer glitters, so a lot of these glitters are by PDB and Peachy Olive glitters. So as I add them, I will tell you which colors that I'm going to be using, and also I'll have these linked in the description box below. All right, so for this tumbler, we will be using the Color Flex glitter glue. And I'm just using one of these brushes. I think I got it from Walmart. I've been using these a lot lately. They seem to work pretty well, so I'm excited to keep using this brush. So it's just a flat, I think they call them, I don't know, it starts with a K. You gotta know what I'm talking about. So it's a flat brush from Walmart. I think they come in a two-pack, and you also can buy these on Amazon as well. So makers, I have went ahead and applied just a little of the glitter glue in a medicine cup just to make it kind of easier to apply. And of course, this was in a bottle that I had before, so don't want to waste it. So I'm just going to take this brush. It seems to smooth it out really well. All right, makers, now that we have our glitter glue applied, I'm going to be starting with Obsession by PDB. And I'm going to apply this along the top. And right now I'm just trying to get down my colors. I'm not worried about blending. So next I'm going to go in with Beta. This is by PDB. And I'm going to apply this right beneath the other color. I'm thinking I should have applied this color first, but we'll see how it plays out. Next, I'm going to go in with Semper FI by Peachy Olive Glitters. I'm going to put it in the sprinkler. I'm going to apply that beneath this color. So what I'm trying to create here is just a gradual blend of different blues to create this magical winter night sky. Next, I would be going in with Jade by PDB. Next, I'm going in with Seabreeze by PDB as well. All right, you guys, bear with me. I know it looks all over the place right now, but it's going to come together. So now I'm going to take Beta by PDB, and we're going to start our blending using the same colors that I mentioned before, just going and start to blend them all together. So I sprayed my cup with hairspray like I always do, just to get that blend going. Next, we're going in with Obsession, and we're going to blend below the top color. Next, we're going in with Semper FI by Peachy Olive Glitters, and we're going to apply that just below that second color. Next, we're going back in with Jade. And keep blending. All right, for our last blend, I took a little bit of the Seabreeze and the Jade mixed together just to kind of create a more muted blend because that Seabreeze was kind of taking over down here. All right, makers, I have Moonchild. This is by Vacum Glitter Co. So I want a little bit more moody going on right here, and I just want it to be a little bit more darker. So it's almost like a black with different cuts in it, and it has like moon shaped stars, all that kind of stuff in it. So I went ahead and sprayed my cup. I'm just going to add a little bit here at the top. So next I have Coachella here, and y'all know Coachella by PDB makes everything sparkle. So I went ahead and sprayed my entire cup with some hairspray, and we're just going to sprinkle just a little bit throughout the entire cup. So now that we have all our glitter colors down, I'm just going to take a damp baby wipe. If this cup was a straight, I can just roll it, but since it is not, I'm just going to take a damp baby wipe and pat all of this glitter down. So makers, off camera, I just went ahead and make sure everything was nice and flat by either using the baby wipe or my finger just curved, just trying to make sure everything was nice and smooth. So I did go ahead and remove the tape to reveal these crisp lines. Y'all, that blend is just giving me all the vibes. So next I am going to let this dry at least for an hour to apply a coat of matte clear by Rustoleom, and also my favorite, a coat of glitter glue, just to make sure everything is nice and sealed, and apply probably 1 or 2 thin coats of epoxy. All right, makers, let's get on to the decal process of this tumbler. So I went ahead and just cleaned it after I applied 2 thin coats of epoxy. Everything is nice and smooth. I gave it a light sand, and also I cleaned the inside and the outside as well. So now it is ready to go. So we do have a couple elements for this tumbler. So as you can probably see from the thumbnail, it is going to be an Oh Holy Night tumbler. So I got this decal off Etsy. I went ahead and layered it with an offset with silver metallic vinyl, and the white is on top. That's just regular 6x1. And I did the manger process the same way. I just gave it a thin offset, and I used Cricut Design Space to do that. And now we have our tree line. I thought adding a tree line to the back of the manger would make it look a little bit more magical. And of course, you cannot have a manger on the birth of Christmas night. Is we have to add stars. So definitely, I wanted to add that in here. So I do have a couple steps to making this come together, and I'm not sure. So I'm going to take my little tumbler tool here, my little tumbler holder, and I went ahead and measured this tree line. So the circumference of my cup was about 10 inches. So give or take, and I just gave myself a little bit of play so when I wrap it around, it's not so, it meets where I want it to meet. So I'm not sure if I want to add transfer tape. Yeah, I'm going to have to add some transfer tape to put this on here. All right, makers, I went ahead and added some transfer tape to this tree line so that I can apply it more easily. So let's do that. So I'm not really concerned. Well, I am and I'm not, but I want to just make sure I get everything nice and crisp at the bottom. So if I go a little bit, of course, this is not a, it's going to be a little tricky, but if I go a little bit off, I can definitely just trim it down. So I think what I'm going to do is just go way down below. So when I trim it, I don't have any issues. So I'm going down below where the glitter starts. So when I trim it off, everything is just nice and seamless. I have to go. I may just have to part this up in sections. Yeah. Because it's just not going to wrap around by itself because it's curved. So I cut off a little section. I'm going to apply that section first. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the rest of the sections, just connecting everything together. And of course, when I put when everything comes together, you're just not even going to be able to tell that I did this. All right, now that I have the tree line applied, I'm just gonna take my cup edging tool and just go around it just to make sure I can get a kind of straight line, and then we'll kind of adjust from there. So I'm just gonna apply a lot of pressure. Probably go around one time. And let's see. All right. Perfect. So we do have a little of the glitter showing through, but I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to fix that. So we just have like a hairline of the glitter showing, but we're going to fix that. So right now I'm just going to go through and just make sure everything is just nice and flat. I have no creases. And kind of adjust those. So I'm going to take my time and do that, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to fix where that glitter is showing just a hairline. So makers, I wanted to show you something. So there is like some little creasing. I don't know if you can see it here. So what I'm just doing is taking my X-Acto knife and just splitting that vinyl just a little bit just to get those creases out. And of course, when I apply my epoxy, you won't be able to tell that's what I'm doing. So once I slit it just a tad, and I notice I'm able to do this with black vinyl. So once I slit it just a tad, I'm able to press it smooth. and I don't have any creasing or bubbling. Art maker, so in order to fix where that little hairline piece of glitter is showing, I've gone ahead and taped off the bottom of my cup. I got it as close as I could up to that that glitter line. So now I'm just going to take a medium point Sharpie and just go over that glitter where it's showing, because I want the tree line and the tumbler to be seamless. So I'm just making sure I get in all those little grooves, getting all that glitter. And I'm just going to cover that seam. Art makers, let's get into applying our decal. So I just picked a spot on the tumbler where I thought the tree line looked the most perfect. So we're just going to apply the decal in the center. And once again, it says, "Oh Holy Night." So I'm just going to make sure I got that as center as I can get it. So as you can see, it did take me a minute to make sure the decal was nice and straight, because this 30-ounce curve is curved, of course. So I just took my time and just make sure everything was just nice and smooth. And then if I had something that I needed to straighten out, I just just gently lifted that just to make sure I got it nice and straight. So I did think that I initially wanted to go ahead and add this here over the tree line, which is going to be my design. However, I felt if I add it here, it will look bumpy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to seal all of this in with one thin coat of epoxy, and then we'll be back to add our decal, our main decal, along with our star element. All right, so now that we have one thin coat of epoxy over our decal, everything is ready to go for the next phase of the decal. So I made this second phase about 3 inches by 2 high, because I didn't want it to be so wide where I couldn't curve it around the cup. So we're going to go ahead and place that here, and I want it directly below the "Oh Holy Night." So I'm going to try and center it as best I can. So I'm going to try to eyeball this, kind of get it centered. All right, so now that we have our manger decal done here, we're going to get ready to apply these stars that I went ahead and cut out. And they are cut out of Tech Wrap Craft Metallic Vinyl. So I'm just going to use my little picking tool here to apply some stars. So now that we have all our decals applied and our stars applied, I am going to actually seal this with a quick coat, just the stars and this major piece down here, just to make sure nothing moves. And then I am going to give it 2 thin coats of epoxy, and then we'll be on to finishing up our tumbler. Welcome back, makers. Welcome back. We are done. We are done with this tumbler. Oh my goodness. You guys, just look at that blend. Look at that blend of the skyline. I cannot be more happy with this. I so enjoy creating all of these colors, and the Oh Holy Night and the manger just really just, and that tree line, it just really just, everything just really comes together. I could not be more proud of this tumbler, you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this tumbler tutorial. Like I said, I enjoyed creating this tumbler, and just by layering all of these different blue tones, I think it just really just gave this skyline, you know, just made it look so magical, and everything just pulled together. And of course, using the Oh Holy Night and the manger and that tree line, I'm in love with it. And you guys, and just also adding those stars. Look at those stars. Y'all, I'm using my new iPhone. Look at those stars. It's just beautiful. Just the right amount of stars just made that tree line pop and just brought the entire tumbler together. So I could not be, I am just so happy with this tumbler. So the Oh Holy Night is just a really, you know, sentimental statement, you know, to all of Christmas. And I just think it just signifies, you know, what the meaning of Christmas is, you know, about, which is the birth of Jesus Christ. And I am just so happy with this tumbler. So once again, makers, I hope you enjoyed this tumbler tutorial. And if you have any questions, please link those questions in the comments below, and I would gladly get back to you, you guys. So if you want to try something like this on your own, just pick some different blues and those tones and just pull it all together and just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So makers, I did not forget about the quote for today's video. Once again, this is my favorite part of all of my tutorials. I just love bringing you all some type of motivational quote to close out the end of my videos. It is my most favorite part of all. So the quote for today's video is, "Life is tough, but so are you." So you guys, once again, I just really hope that resonates with you. It resonates with me as well, because, you know, we all go through tough times, but what's most important in that is that we realize how tough we are and just keep pushing through all of those hurdles. So I really hope you enjoyed today's quote for today's video. So once again, makers, if you have not subscribed to JeBelle Sheek, please stay tuned and subscribe to my channel, because there's going to be a lot more interesting content coming your way, and I cannot be more happy to bring that content your way as well. So I'm really excited. Like I said before, I'm really excited for the Christmas season and all of the Christmas tumblers that I'm going to be creating, and I just hope you guys just stay with me through this Christmas season as well. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also click that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my future content. So once again, makers, until the next video, you guys stay blessed, and most of all, continue creating.